Good evening. Scotland's farmers say they are prepared to intensify their opposition to inheritance tax changes announced by the UK government. Thousands across Britain have already taken to the streets in their tractors to protest. As the sector gathered for the Scottish National Farmers Union conference, there was a warning the changes to the tax system could have a catastrophic impact on the industry. Here's Hayley Bomber.
A lot has changed since the National Farmers Union held its last conference. Scenes like these across the country have been replicated again and again since the UK government announced its plans to change inheritance tax.
Look at the camera.
Today, the industry body elected a new president and 2 vice presidents. Their top priority, to have the plans reversed.
There's lots of tractor rallies and various protests, and these will continue. At the same time, we need to get in front of government ministers and politicians and thump home the message that we need to discuss this in full, because as it stands, their suggestions will have a catastrophic effect in our industry.
Government haven't thought through the implications of what they're trying to impose, and I do fear for family farms. Going forward, it could really finish them and put them under real financial pressure going forward.
I want to assure you that you've got a First Minister who, in representing a farming constituency, understands the importance of farming to the rural economy.
The sector has welcomed a new £14 million fund and the return of more than £40 million of deferred payments. Holyrood say they stand with farmers against the UK government's plans and have also blamed them for failing to secure longer-term funding.
Farming support has not been uprated, and we've got to work with the UK government to have a funding settlement that reflects the much larger proportion of land in Scotland that is part of the land of the United Kingdom, and that would obviously have a bearing on the way in which that budget is calculated.
The UK government say they're committed to supporting farmers through their £5 billion plan, but they won't be moved on their plans to change inheritance tax. Today, the First Minister also ruled out the reintroduction of lynx after 4 were illegally released in the Highlands last month.
I just want to make it clear the government will not be supporting the introduction of the lynx. That would not contribute towards the creation of the balance that we need to create within the rural economy.
Further protests against the inheritance tax proposals will continue in London on Monday. Hayley Bomber, STV News.